Let's talk a little NBA.
Yeah.
I'm going to save the Frisbee golf until Monday.
Okay.
It's time for a new game called Tear It Down and Turn It Around.
Okay.
I will give you a team who's underperforming, and you will decide whether it's time for them to tear it down and trade away their players, or if they just need to have patience and let it turn around.
Okay.
All right. First up, let's look at the Mavs and my stepbrother, Luka.
That's not your stepbrother. My large adult Slovenian. I didn't marry his mother. Like, that's not how that works. He's my other adopted son. He just doesn't know it yet. We don't have step siblings in our house. So You know that. Go ahead.
All right. Your 20th greatest player of all time is him. He just went off for 41, 12, and 12 versus the Warriors, but the rest of the team is a mess, and they're only 10 and 10. Should the Mavs tear it down or turn it around?
Listen, they're in a really rough spot, and they remind me a little too much of the Cavs the first time LeBron was there, where this guy is so good, and they can't build the right team around him. You can't tear it down.
I mean, they already started. Jalen Brunson's gone.
Right, but that was him leaving. The problem is they need a very unique player. They need an Anthony Davis or an Evan Mobley. A great defensive player that's good around the rim that doesn't need the ball a ton. And those guys are hard to come by.
Yeah.
And so what they've got to do is crush the draft. And here's the thing, though, the reason why I wouldn't tear it down. The West is so wide open. So the Kawhi doesn't play basketball anymore. The Lakers are going to be happy just to get into the playoffs. I don't believe the Nuggets are head and shoulders better than the Mavs in a playoff series. They just beat the Warriors, right? Like the Suns, they beat them in a playoff series last year. I still think you can make the finals. What the Mavs have going for them is, and Croatia almost just scored, they will have the best player on the court in every series they play unless they play the Bucks in the finals. And people got mad at me about this, that I'm not giving Tatum his respect, and Tatum's playing unbelievable, and I did have him underrated last year. He's been great. DeMonte's going to get to see Tatum play in person on Sunday. But Giannis is clearly the best player in the world. And as clear as that is, Luka is clearly the second best player in the world. And then there is a real argument right now about Steph, Durant, and Tatum. 3, 4, 5. How you would slot them. But Luka is the best player in his conference, so you can't tear it down.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.